Waterfall is really old. We've been using it since the 1950s to write software. Scrum is pretty new. We've only been using it since 1995 to make software. Is it possible to hybridize Waterfall and Scrum? Let's find out. My name is Rob Pieper. I'm a professional Scrum trainer and founder of Responsive Advisors, and today we're going to talk about successful agile hybrids using Waterfall and Scrum. Please do subscribe and hit the notification bell to get the latest updates. And while you're at it, hit the like button. We'd appreciate it. So how exactly do I define Waterfall? So think about it like this. It's a linear sequence of events that all have to happen in order to finish something. Imagine chocolate chip cookies. Have you made those before? It takes about 10 minutes. You get yourself a bag of chocolate chips, read the back, it'll tell you exactly how to make them. First, you gather a bunch of ingredients, measure them out, pour them into a bowl. You mix them up, sounding good. Now at this point, you're gonna probably eat a little bit. Who doesn't like chocolate chip cookie dough? After that, you're going to put little blobs onto a tray that you've pre-greased with likely butter. After that, you put it into the oven, about 350 degrees, say 8 minutes or so. You take them out, you put them onto a cooling tray, and after a couple of minutes, they're just about solid enough for you to start eating. You can't skip steps in this process. You can't start at baking, you can't start at the cooling, you have to start at the beginning. That's the definition of waterfall. Things waterfall downhill until they're complete. This isn't a problem with a batch of cookies, but now imagine you're making 500 million meatloaf walnut cookies. Oh, and by the way, you're gonna be paid when they all sell at Walmart. Walmart makes the order, and you're thinking, oh my God, I don't have the factory capability to produce all these things. So you buy that second factory, you get started making 500 million meatloaf walnut cookies. Halfway during the order, your customer calls you up and says, hey, can you change the amount of meatloaf you're putting in the cookies by, about an ounce per cookie? Now you already have sign-off. You've already got the design made, you've already got the production equipment in place, and you've got a huge change to make. What are you gonna do? You're gonna scrap a whole lot of cookies, that's for sure. A bunch of unfinished stuff is gonna get thrown in the garbage at your cost. That's very frustrating. This is the problem we have with waterfall development all the time in software. Very, very large batches of requirements, projects that take multiple years to complete, and you get a change halfway in the middle. What do? These are breaking changes. So we know waterfall has its limits. How does Scrum help you? Scrum leverages small batch delivery using semi-static teams that are self-managing and leverage empirical process decision-making. Basically what they're doing is they're making a batch of cookies, sending them to Walmart, getting them to sell, and when they sell, they're gonna learn from that data, and then they're gonna go make some more cookies. If it turns out after a few batches, people really prefer 1 ounce less meatloaf, it's very easy to make that change since we haven't made those cookies yet. How do you hybridize those two approaches? One is very deterministic, relies on very large batches of requirements, a lot of efficiency, and very, very long time horizons, while the other assumes we don't know a whole lot about the market and leverages experiments to learn more. One, large batch, the other, small batch. How do you hybridize them? Here's the way you do it. First, take all of your waterfall projects and don't ever let them be very large, a month or less. Then they start to look very much like Scrum. Every 30 days, we pick up a new waterfall project. We complete it, linear, phase-gated, step by step. Keep your project manager, keep your Gantt chart, keep your centers of excellence. At the end of the day, you're gonna have an opportunity to inspect an outcome and adapt your approach every 30 days, just like you do in Scrum. So what'd you think? Is that ridiculous? If you think so, leave some comments down below. I always answer. How'd that come out?